Welcome, Gemini. Welcome. Now that Taurus is not holding us up, I can get through these readings. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, your energy does not give me havoc like these damn Tauruses did. So, welcome to the space. I'm Obsidian Hands. You can call me Quest. Thank you. Thank you for being in this space, and thank you for allowing me to serve and fulfill my purpose by being of service to you, being a lighthouse for you in the darkness and navigating seas, and also standing in the gap for you as a bridge between this world and the realm of the spirits. Teamwork makes the dream work. So yes, I am asking for your support of this channel, especially if I impacted you. That's the least you could do for me to come full circle, right? Which is universal law. There has to be an exchange. So I hope I am not asking a lot from you when I ask for your support. Your likes are welcome. Your shares are welcome. Especially if you feel like something that I am putting on the table is useful to somebody, right? Because that message that you forward to someone, right, that could be the thing that decides something either beneficial or detrimental for them. So I appreciate you forwarding this in the near future, and commenting, letting me know if there was any parts of this reading that impacted you anyhow. I will greatly appreciate that as well, because it is feedback that lets me know that I am doing my job. I really don't care to feed my ego. If anything, I actually run away from compliments. I'm like, no, do not compliment me. This is not meant to be a wow factor. This is not a circus tarot. This is actually trying to, with this compass, because that's what this is, it's just a compass, to help people navigate, right, with my opinion of what the tarot delivers. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Gemini. This is for the air sign, mutable air, the Geminis. Let's get to your reading. Okay, so right off the bat, center card, we have the Chariot. So this lets me know that overall, excuse me, the energy of Gemini, right? This lets me know that overall in someone's life, there's forward movement, right? There's action being taken, right? Things are progressing. They're moving forward. It's moving forward in balance, right? So things are starting to work out. Now, because there are no straps, there is no straps, right, for the rider to hold, there might be certain times during your forward movement, certain times in your balancing, that makes you feel like you don't have control, and it can absolutely get you a first class ticket right into your feelings. So also know and give time and space, right, for those moments when they do arrive, right, because they do also clear up either attachments, right, or energetic space, right, to make way for the things that you're about to arrive to. So I definitely like this for our center card. This is awesome. This is very, very awesome. I also apologize for the human noise. I am outside. This is planet Earth. We have made a lot of shit, and it makes a lot of noise, you know. Especially these damn crows. They talk a lot of shit. But next, we have the Lovers and the placement of fire. Now, our fire placement, right? Fire is about seeing because it illuminates, right? That's what the sun does. It illuminates the space so that we can go on about our day. So right now, fire is showing us that potentially what we are balancing, right, what we are moving forward. So if you are in a relationship already, perhaps you guys are now moving forward, right, into a more stable space. And for some of you, you guys might actually be moving forward to an opportunity into falling into the energy of the Lovers. Now this is you right here. So this definitely clarifies that I am absolutely speaking to the energy of Gemini, because this is the astrological component for the lovers, is Gemini. So I definitely know that I am talking to the energy of Gemini, right? But this speaks to communication, right? Because yes, it speaks to love, but how can you know what you love, right? If not through how you relate to it. So we have the star at the bottom of the deck so far. So this lets me know, right, that someone is either calling in. Sorry. This lets me know that someone is either calling in love, right? Or perhaps, once again, to maybe settle and come into a better space. So someone's been hoping for this. Someone actually, not hope, someone has had faith in this. I actually saw a video where someone said, let's throw away the hope. And it kind of confirmed things that I had believed in myself already as far as hope and faith go. Because at a point in time, I also thought they were the same, but they're definitely not. So, right, someone had faith of either a pairing, which could be potentially what somebody has been waiting for, right, or the faith of actually gaining better space, gaining or moving into a better environment as far as our relationships go. Okay, this is lovely. This is lovely so far. Let's see what's going on here. Hopefully no fuckery comes up. Can't make any promises though. This is planet Earth after all. Okay, let's see what's going on here. See, told you. What did I tell you? I'm like, I hope there's no fuckery going on. And then, bam. So now we have the Five of Pentacles. And what is at the bottom of the deck? So the Queen of Swords here. So I'm not sure with the Queen of Swords here. I'm not sure with the Queen of Swords if it's either fear-based, because though this is such a powerful card, I always like to note and show people how a defensive stance it is, especially when you have to lock up your emotions, right? Yes, she is good for logical contemplation, right? Can she be beneficial in the energy of the lovers? Absolutely. But could she also be detrimental to that? Absolutely. Right? You always get both. That's the best thing about being on planet Earth. You always get both. But here we have a blockage, and this is in the air placement. So we have a Five of Pentacles in the air. So this is now showing me that potentially this queen might have more of a defensive stance. She may potentially be in indecision, right? So it's either someone is in indecision about moving forward, right? Balancing things and moving into better environment or territory, right? Or someone having to really be in deep thought, introspection about either communicating, right? Or about, love, relationships. Now, let's see. Yep. So we got the Hermit here. And the Hermit is right after the Queen. So this might be, I want to say perhaps maybe, like I'm getting fear. I'm getting fear. So I'm not sure if there anyone's in here or whoever is watching this or relating to this, if you're afraid to love. Obviously, there are many reasons why on planet Earth as to why a person can come to that conclusion, right? But it's not the end. It's not the end, especially with this Chariot here. It's not the end with this Chariot here, okay? It's not the end, especially if you allow yourself to just enjoy this ride, because with the Chariot, you're being given a very comfortable space, either to relax or to actually see the balancing clearly from an overview here. So you also get to see the process. So let's see what's going on. The Magician is back. Interesting. So these cards came up for Taurus as well. So overall, we have 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So teamwork makes the dream work. This is collaboration, right? This is multiple efforts coming in alignment to build something or to make something happen. This can exist in the workplace. This can exist at home as well, right? With 3 of Pentacles, right? But overall, it speaks to the energy of collaboration. What's behind that? We have the King of Cups. Oh, so a potential relationship coming together here. Right. And that's why I was saying fear. That's kind of what I got from this, right? Because with the Queen of Cups being in our Earth sector, this is speaking to you having to surrender to this balancing that this Chariot is taking you on. And that's why I said fear. As the moment I saw this, right? Because the door's open. The key is right there. So if you are choosing to remain hurt, if you're choosing to remain in this position, if you are choosing, right, to block yourself from your own abundance, right, I wanted to say that it was fear-based. And I was right. I was absolutely right. Because with the King of Cups here, right, telling me that it's shown up, I don't know what's behind the King of Cups. Actually, I feel like I do. And I feel like it's a 10 of Pentacles. So, this King of Cups. Now, okay, so if I'm to give it in a scenario, right, we have a Queen here. This King of Cups is here with a 10 of Pentacles behind him. There's how many children in there? 4 kids, a dog, and a man and a woman. So, you do the math. So I don't know, whoever is after you or whoever is trying to love you, whoever is trying to put all these children into you, whatever fears and hurts that you've gone through in your life that speaks, you know, or that returns or, resurfaces when the energy of love returns. And also sometimes, right, the thought forms that we create to protect ourselves from getting hurt. And sometimes we forget to put those thought forms to sleep, especially if we have healed from whatever it is that hurt us, right? So I definitely got fear here because this King of Cups wants to marry you. Now, this King of Cups could be a man or a woman. So just because it's a man on the card, right? I'm speaking about energy. So this can be either male or female, right? So if I'm speaking to a man, right, this could be a man as well, right? This would just be a man who has an internal emotional compass, right? They can navigate internally their emotions. They can surrender to their emotions, okay? But I'm just going to use the earthly, yes, mama, papa, goo goo, gaga, right? Oh, but now there's an 8 of Cups here. Uh-oh. There's a 6 of Cups here. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Because then this shows me it's like you're running from this with this 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. It's like you're running from this. And then after that, there's an ace here. So we have, oh, okay. You're in the energy of collaboration. There's a King of Cups here. Who wants to add to you? Who wants to expand, right? And create legacy wealth with you, right? The picket fence, right? They want to go the whole 9 yards, but you running, 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 right? 21 Savage, running, running. Why you running? Huh? Why you running? Huh? Now, we have a magician here. So, we have a magician here. Now, with this magician, it can go both ways because here is a person who is multi-talented. You would think this motherfucker is like gifted beyond, like, you're like, what the fuck? What can't you do? Right? This is what's in our water sector. This is what's beneath the surface. This is what we reflect on, or what we have been reflecting on, what we potentially need to surrender to, right? Whatever we are either potentially blocking ourselves from. Like, I'm not seeing the need to block yourself from this magician here. I don't see the deception. I don't see the deception, but this 8 of Cups and this 6 of Swords, I'm like, you know, this 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, because I don't see deception here. I don't see conflict here. I don't see conflict or deception, but and that's why I want to say it's fear-based, right? Because this speaks to the outsider. This speaks to perhaps a person also healing from abandonment, because the key is right there. The door is open to you. So I feel like if you're still in this space, if this is what you still have underneath you, right? You're choosing to stay here, because I just don't see deception from this magician. Though this magician can be cunning as hell. You want to catch this magician on his dark axis? Yeah, right. This is a person you don't want to fuck with. So I don't know if that's what's perhaps scaring you, because you can potentially feel that off of this person. Like, yeah, this guy may be too good for me type thing. Because, yeah, you would think that about a magician. Because this guy's in his own world, right? This is the unicorn. Okay, I don't know why this fly's trying to mess with me. Stop, please. Okay, unless you have news for the people, shut up. Right? This is the unicorn of unicorns. Right? This is a shapeshifter. This is a person that has knowledge of all elements and can also bend it at will. So with that level of aura around a person like that, you know, this is a person that could just like be, they could come off self-absorbed, or, you know what I mean? Like, this is just a person that's just confident in their shit, because they could just make it happen, and they just know it, right? They just know it. So if that might be the thing scaring you, you know, blocking you from actually stepping into your own abundance, because, right, this magician also, right, comes with this King of Cups too at the bottom of the deck. So this shows me that this magician has a tenderness to them. This magician would have the space and the capacity to hold you emotionally, right? This magician also comes with a sense of fulfillment here, especially with the 10 of Pentacles right behind him. So I don't know. I feel like it's fear. I feel like it's fear, and that's why this 8 of Cups is here. And I think perhaps you need to walk away from some emotional attachments that have really damaged you. So emotional attachments that have burnt you, especially with the ones perhaps where you got caught up in your desires, right? Hence the fire here, right? With ones where you got caught up in your desires, right? Because you're being given an opportunity to kind of like almost walk towards your purpose here. So I don't know, right? Think this is a perfect blend. This is a perfect blend. If this was the King of Wands, I'd say, okay, there's a pairing, but this is the element of water and fire. So I don't know if it's the right pair, right? Yes, there would be a lot of illumination, there'd be a lot of creativity, there'd be a lot of fun. You guys would be envisioning a lot, but it would come with some frustration, because when fire meets water, what happens? We get smoke. Now there's a lack of clarity, there's confusion, right? So with the King of Cups, though, I'm like, this is right, this blends well. So I don't know. I want to tell you to walk away from any emotional attachments right now. When we look closely, what do we have here? 4 of Cups in the water, right? So any feelings of dissatisfaction, get rid of that, right? And we have 5 joining it, right? Because you are about to sabotage yourself. So get rid of that, right? Because with 1 cup still up top, this is showing me that you still have an opportunity to cultivate some love here, because this is still showing Ace of Wands action. Or sorry, why say Ace of Wands? Actually, you're right. Ace of Wands and cup action, right? But the biggest part, and what I was talking about, right? The thought form is this shadow here. Is the aspect of you that makes you think that you don't deserve a person like that, or a situation or a circumstance where you get to be this person here, right? We have to shed this shadow. This is the most important one that you have to leave behind. Here we come. Some human noise. Hey, 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 hey. Right? You need to move on. YouTube, do not fuck with me. It's not my fault, okay? I don't even know the song playing, all right? So if that ever does happen, YouTube, I had nothing to do with it. I'm just here being me, doing me, serving the people, and this man came through with this music, you know? You need to move on. You need to move on from these attachments. Get rid of them, because there's somebody here who wants to love you and build with you. Okay? Move on. Cultivate this. Because look what's behind it. Huh? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to go from this to that? Wouldn't it be nice? And all it took was for you to be open to love. I know it sounds crazy that perhaps letting someone into your life can actually allow you to step into an energy. And don't think this is easy. This is not easy. This is not easy, because now you have to step out of this. So there's nothing easy. Excuse me. This bug. Quit bugging me, man. There's nothing easy about this. But it does require you to stand up. It does require you to open this door by first grabbing this key. Because then this is a heart expansion, and for the heart to expand, it has to crack open, right, in the shell that is containing it. Right? So, right, look at what's behind the sun. Strength. And look at what's on her arm. So that tells me that this magician, right, that King of Cups energy that it's coming with, I don't want to say, or he or she is coming with, look at that. It rubs off on you. Come on. It rubs off on you. Look at this. It rubs off on you. You get to cultivate strength yourself by relating. Man, Geminis, if anyone's scared to love, stop that shit. Please and thank you. Okay? Because someone's trying to put a baby in you. Someone wants to have your children. Best course of... Oh, and it comes out. Let's see. So we have 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I was asking for best course of action, and I'm not sure how this is going, but we have 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We start with the 4 of Cups. So this is right off the bat, once again, that ace action, right? The Ace of Cups. Here comes again. Here it's in front of you, right here. Surrender to it, right? Instead of looking the other way, instead of thinking about, you know, how it used to be and what you've had and what you've cultivated and how you no longer have it. Nobody cares. Someone's trying to love you. Someone is trying to be authentic with you. Get over yourself. And I hope the cards showing up next will say that. Get over yourself. Exactly. Look at that. Fall into your opportunities. Look at... Remember how I said there was that ace action in that 8 of Cups? Yeah. Anyways, look at this story. We go from, oh, woe is me. We go from running through my city with my woes. Nobody knows how that shit goes. Actually, yes, we do. It's a factor of planet Earth. But if you allow yourself to fall into this opportunity, right? This just showed, this comes in to double up on the Fool. Look what she has in her hand. Isn't that an Ace of Wands in her hand? Isn't that a gift from the crown? Fall into it. Look at this. This is celebration. This is a happy home. Come on. Come on. Anyways, Gemini. It's okay if somebody wants to love you. Because this 7 of Swords, this is you. Get out of your own head. This is you. Get out of your own head. Right? This speaks to... But a lot of people never, ever speak to the self-sabotage because this is a mental card. So you can do this to yourself, especially because of the moon, right? Don't you have a moon sign? Yeah, exactly. So that means that this also exists in you, especially because it's an air card. So I'm going to speak to you first. Because once again, I don't think this magician here, especially with that King of Cups that came with it, it's not here to harm you. I think you might harm yourself. You might sabotage yourself, actually. The mental politics. So... Go get you some loving, okay? Now, thank you for being in the space. I hope there was something here for you. I hope that you were able to chew on it and digest it well, comprehend it, and find something to use. Whether it's just as simple as surrender, which actually can be very, very difficult. So, if you feel like there's a Gemini out there and you come across this message and they need to hear it, send it to them. Look at wherever Gemini is in your chart as well. Perhaps it could be speaking to it. You never know. But yeah, once again, thank you for allowing me to be of service to you. I will look forward to being of service in the near future to you, Gemini.